Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Warahmatullahi
wabarakatuh.
wabarakatuh.
A very good morning from UPT Bahasa because I'm at the office already. Right, but the background is not at UPT, yeah, nearby the lake or by the river. Right, this morning we will study about ayo, kita mau study apa? We'll study about here we go.
Verb.
Yeah, still verb.
Part 3.
Part 3, that is the title of the text for today is A Very Dedicated Doctor. We are learning present tense, past tense, present perfect tense, and present perfect continuous. And it's in Unit 3, Meeting 6, with the title A Very Dedicated Doctor, A Wonderful Family, and Apartment Problem. Yes? You get the book already? See that page? Yes? And see the table below? I'm gonna read a story for you. And do not see the story yet. Okay. The first story is A Very Dedicated Doctors. The title is Very Dedicated Doctors. Dr. Leah's waiting room is very full today. So you ready? Ready with your books and to note the present tense, past tense, present perfect, and present perfect continuous tense that you can hear. Yeah? Right. Dr. Leah's waiting room is very full today. A lot of people are waiting to see her, and they are hoping that the doctor can help them. Alan's neck has hurt for a week. Martha has had a bad headache since yesterday, and Lenny has felt dizzy since early this morning. Now next, Gina has had a high fever for 2 days. Iwan's knee has been swollen for 3 weeks, and his arm has been black since last weekend. And Tommy and Julia have little red spots all over their bodies for the past 24 hours. Dr. Leah has been in the office since early this morning. She has already seen a lot of patients, and she will certainly see many more before the day is over. Dr. Leah's patient don't know it, but she also isn't feeling well. She has had a pain in her back since last Thursday, but she hasn't taken time to stay at home and rest. She has had many patients this week, and she is a very dedicated doctor. Udah dapat beberapa? Di kotaknya sudah ada yang berisi? Ya? Next story is A Wonderful Family. Mr. and Mrs. Patterson are very proud of their family. Their daughter Ruth is a very successful engineer. She has been an engineer since she finished college. Her husband's name is Robert. They have been happily married for 35 years. Robert is a professional violinist. He has known how to play the violin since he was 4 years old. Ruth and Robert have 2 children. Their son David is a computer programmer. He has been interested in computer since he was a teenager. Their daughter Deborah is a doctor. She has been a doctor since she finished medical school in 2005. Mr. and Mrs. Patterson also have a son, Herbert. Herbert is single. He has been a bachelor for all his life. He is a famous journalist. They haven't seen him since he moved to Paris several years ago. Mr. and Mrs. Patterson feel fortunate to have such wonderful children and grandchildren. They are very proud of them. That is text number 2. And the next one, text number 3, probably you will hear what tenses here. You can write down the verb. So the next story is apartment problem. Mr. and Mrs. Mulawarman have been having a lot of problem in their apartment recently. For several weeks, the bedroom ceiling has been leaking, the refrigerator hasn't been working, and the paint in the hallway has been peeling. In addition, they have been taking cold showers since last week because the hot water heater hasn't working, and they haven't been sleeping all night because the radiators have been making strange noises. Mr. and Mrs. Mulawarman are furious. They have been calling their landlord every day and complaining about their problems. He has been promising to help them, but they have been waiting for more than a week and he still hasn't fixed anything at all. Text number 4, the last one. It's been a long day. So it's been a long day. Itu hari yang panjang, yang melelahkan. It's been a long day. Officer Jackson and Parker have been writing parking tickets since 8 a.m. and they are very tired. They have been writing 2,111 parking tickets today. They have never written that many parking tickets in one day before. They only have to write one more parking ticket and then they can go home. They are really glad. It's been a long day. And then Judy has been typing letters since 9 a.m. and she is very tired. She has typed 25 letters today and she has never typed that many letters in one day before. She only has to type one more letter and then she can go home. She's really glad. She's really glad. It's been a long day. Nah, itu dia ceritanya. Ada kotak yang harus Anda isi, yaitu tensesnya present tense, past tense, present perfect tense, dan present perfect continuous tense. Sudah ada yang kedengeran? Tadi? Ada yang dapat?
Dapat, ma'am.
Oke, coba mari kita ke a very dedicated doctors. Di situ ada verba. Di mana yang kalian dapat pertama? Present perfect kah? Ada dapat?
Ada.
Oke, apakah itu?
Pertama, continuous, ma'am.
Since early this morning.
A very dedicated doctors. Teks itu dulu ya.
Oh.
Coba.
A lot of people are waiting to see her. Present continuous.
Ada present tense, past tense, present perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense ya. Kita fokus hari ini. Present tense ada di situ? Belum ya. Oke, coba kita lihat. Nomor 1, Dr. Lia's waiting room is very full today. Itu tensesnya apa?
Continuous, ma'am.
Present continuous.
Continuous.
Masa?
Present tense, ma'am.
Present tense. Ya, karena dia is very full today. A lot of people are waiting to see her. Itu apa?
Present continuous.
Present continuous. And they are hoping that the doctor can help them. They are hoping?
Present continuous.
Present continuous.
Okay. And the doctor can help them?
Present
Oh,
tense.
present. Yes. Okay, good. Yeah, present tense. Kemudian Alan's neck has hurt for a week. Itu apa? Has heard.
Perfect tense.
Present tense. Perfect.
Present perfect.
Present perfect. Yep.
Present
Tense.
perfect.
And then
Has
Martha has had. Perfect.
present perfect.
Ya.
Perfect.
Oke. Kemudian Lenny has felt dizzy.
Sama.
Perfect juga ya. Gina has had, lagi present perfect.
Present perfect.
Nah, Iwan's knees has been swollen. Kalian boleh lihat bukunya
Present
ya.
perfect.
teksnya ya. Iwan's knee has been swollen jadi apa? Present?
Perfect continuous tense.
Ya, present perfect continuous
Continuous
tense.
tense.
Yeah, good. And then Andy's arm has been black. Yo, tuh.
Present perfect continuous
Present.
tense.
Present
Perfect continuous tense.
Continuous tense.
arm has been black itu continuous. Oke, let's check nanti ya. Kemudian Dr. Lia has been in the office.
Present perfect continuous tense.
Ya apa?
Has been in your office.
Has been present perfect ya. Yang kalau dia present perfect continuous tense itu dia pakai with ing. Has heard present perfect, has had, has been swollen, present perfect tense, has already seen. Ada banyak di situ. Has never typed, ya. Yang pakai present perfect continuous tense dia pakai
Present
ing.
perfect tapi dalam bentuk nominal ya, Mem.
Ya, pinter. Karena has heard itu kan. Heard. Kan itu dia, apa namanya, yang kata sifat. Ya. Yang has been swollen juga. Oke. Jadi ada banyak kan di situ, di teks itu. Sampai ke, mana tadi? Coba kita lihat. Sampai di predicated doctor itu sampai she has already seen, kemudian ada Dr. Lia patient, Dr. Lia's patient don't know, itu present simple kan. Has had juga, has taken, has had. Lihat wonderful family, Mr. and Mrs. Patterson are very proud of their family, itu simple.
Present.
Present.
Lihat lagi, their daughter's Ruth is juga simple present. Bisa ya membedakan kepandaian simple present itu. Kemudian coba lihat kalimat. She has been an engineer since she finished college. Tuh. Present, perfect, dan past tense. Dan past tense ya. She finished college. Nah, di dalam teks yang wonderful family ini ada present simple, simple present, present perfect, past tense ada di situ? Ada nggak? Ada kan ya. Jadi di sini ada past tense, ada present tense, ada present perfect, ya betul? Nah, kita lihat yang apartment problem. Di situ yang have been having, has been leaking, hasn't been working, hasn't been feeling. Nah, itu semuanya balik ke present perfect continuous. Nah, lagi it's been a long day juga. Di situ ada have been writing. Jadi present perfect continuous. Officer Jackson and Parker have been writing parking ticket since jam 8. Berarti sekarang dia masih kan waktu itu ya. Jadi di masa yang lampau tapi sedang berlangsung gitu. Have been writing since 8 a.m. and they are very tired at that time. They have been writing, mereka sudah, ini salah writingnya. They have been writing 211 parking ticket. They have never written that many tickets sebelumnya. Jadi they have never written itu present perfect lagi. Di sini ada simple present dan present perfect dan present perfect continuous tense. Coba di bagian it's been a long day, di paragraf terakhir sekali yang kedua itu ada tenses apa saja di situ?
Present perfect continuous.
Ya, yang pertama. Terus?
Simple present.
Yap. Terus?
Present perfect.
Aha. She has never typed?
Yes, ma'am.
Sama. Present perfect juga. She only has to type one more letter. Itu apa? Tensesnya apa? She only has to type one more letter. Tensesnya apa? Ada nggak? She only has to type one more letter. And then she can go home. Ada di buku Anda?
Present perfect bukan?
Masa sih present perfect? She has typed 24 letters. Ya. Tadi present perfect. She only has to type one more letter. Simple present. Then she can go home. She's really glad. It's been a long day. Ya. Jadi kita lihat di situ ada kata-kata yang masuk ke dalam present tense itu ada is dan are, ada have dan has kan? Karena have dan has itu bisa dia menjadi main verb. Kemudian ada don't know, ada feel, and ada can, itu present tense. Kalau Anda ketemu nengok can tadi kan. Kemudian past tense ada finish, ada was, ada move, ada beberapa lagi tadi. Kemudian present perfect yang has heard, has had, has been interested, has known, haven't seen, has never written, has never typed, seperti itu. Kemudian yang pakai ing, have been having, has been leaking, has been working, has been feeling, sampai have been making, have been calling, and have been writing, itu masuk ke dalam present perfect continuous. Oke, coba sekarang saya share sama Anda, ada yang pada bagian selanjutnya. Ya. Nah, ini kalau bagian pada bagian selanjutnya yaitu co-construction. Kita lihat ya. Di sini yang harus dikerjakan adalah ini sudah ada dua ya. Contohnya yang pertama, ini ada di buku Anda juga. Ada kata yang diambil, she has been an engineer since she finished college. Nah, di sini has been itu adalah auxiliary verb tambah have, to have, atau dia itu auxiliary verb dan dia masuk ke dalam to have. Kan ada have itu yang berfungsi sebagai kata bantu kan, auxiliary verb kan. Apa kalian bingung? Are you okay? Have dan has itu ada, dia bisa berfungsi sebagai auxiliary verb, bisa juga menjadi verb. Nah, ketika dia didampingi oleh kata ketiga atau verb in, maka dia menjadi kata bantu atau auxiliary, bukan main verb. Nah, di sini ada has been, itu ada auxiliary verb yang masuk ke dalam have dan has. Kelihatan di sini ya. Kemudian ada finish. Finish itu verb 2. Since she finished college. Jadi verb 2. Dia sudah menjadi engineer sejak dia tamat kuliah. Nah, changing formnya kalau dia dari has been menjadi had been, dan ini akan menjadi past perfect. Nanti akan menjadi bahasan kita selanjutnya. And finishing, had been finishing. Nah, finishing ini adalah participle atau verb 3. Nah, changing formnya menjadi past. Jadi tensesnya apa? Kalau she has been an engineer ini sampai di sini, present perfect tense dan simple past tense. Yang mana present perfect tense? She has been an engineer. Yang mana simple past tense? She finished college. Jadi bisa kalian membedah kalimat itu seperti itu ya. Jadi kalian udah harus tahu yang mana siapa dia gitu. Nah, kemudian coba kita lihat nomor 2. Alan's neck has hurt for a week. Nah, tipenya di sini has hurt, has dan verb 3. Had hurt kalau dia menjadi past perfect. Tapi ini belum. Tapi kalau dia changing, maka dia changing jadi mundur. Has hurt, had hurt gitu ya. Nah, tensesnya Alan's neck has hurt for a week ini adalah present perfect tense. Kita lihat lagi. Satu lagi. Gina. Ya, Gina has had a high fever for 2 days. Tipenya has. Kenapa has dipakai di situ? Karena
She.
karena Gina ya. Gina has had. Had itu apa? Bentuk ketiga dari have ya. Jadi have itu dia bisa jadi auxiliary, dia bisa jadi kata kerja gitu ya. Dia kan double gitu ya. Nah, di sini has had. Jadi had itu jadi verb 3. Kalau changing formnya dari has itu present perfect menjadi past perfect, maka had mundur lagi ya. Nah, itu kalau Gina has had a high fever for 2 days ini adalah bentuk dari present perfect. Selanjutnya, tak jelaskan aja lah biar nanti sampai ke latihan aja, nggak usah kalian nyari-nyari. Next, Andy's arm has been black. Has been auxiliary verb dengan to have. Yang auxiliary verb tapi masuk yang to have karena has. Namanya to have. Rombongan itu yang have has itu namanya to have. Kalau to be itu adalah is, mr, was, were, itu namanya to be. Kalau to have itu have has gitu ya. Itu harus tahu dalam bahasa Inggris. Kemudian changing formnya menjadi had been in past perfect tense. Nah, tensesnya apa? Yang ini tadi present perfect tense. Lanjut. Iwan's knee has been swollen. Ini has been swollen. Ini has been ini verb apa namanya to have atau sama dengan has. Waduh. Wait. Laptopnya mau drop. Jadi Iwan's knee ini apa artinya? Karena dia ada koma atas. Ini apa nih? Apa nih?
Possessive adjective, ma'am.
Oh, nih.
Lutut, ma'am.
Lutut,
Lutut,
ya.
ma'am.
Jadi lutut punyanya Iwan atau lututnya Iwan has been swollen. Has been ini dia auxiliary verb, kata bantu, dan itu kata bantu to have, kan to be. Nah, changing formnya akan menjadi had been, nanti di past perfect tense, tapi yang ini adalah present perfect tense. Nah, di sini disampaikan bahwa present perfect tense is used to show an action which has just been complete or past action when the time is not mentioned. Jadi present perfect itu kalau waktunya tidak disebutkan, dia itu sudah selesai. Tapi ada juga present perfect itu dia dimulai pada zaman dulu, like me. She has been a teacher for me. She has been a teacher for 14 years. Nah, itu simple present perfect, ya kan? Tuh, itu ada waktunya. Oke. Nah, sekarang itu yang harus Anda lakukan adalah ke extension. Nah, ini contohnya, tapi lihat di buku ya. Nah, itu di extension di bagian ini. Oke. Nah, ini kalau di buku yang kalian lihat itu contohnya she has been an engineer kan, since she finished college. Ada lihat di buku Anda? Ada nggak? Buku.
Ada, ma'am.
Ya, she has been an engineer since she finished college. Ini has been an engineer. Nah, ini nih. Kenapa dia ini pakai been? Dia masih present perfect tense kan? Nih ya. Jadi jangan selalu berpikir bahwa kalau pakai has been, pakai verb ing baru dia present perfect continuous. Tapi kalau dia has been saja dan di depannya an engineer atau a teacher, maka dia itu yang tadi kata ini adalah nominal sentence, yang she has been an engineer, dia sudah jadi engineer, dan itu dia memakai has untuk has been untuk kata kerjanya atau verbnya ya. Auxiliary verb. Kenapa auxiliary verb? Karena tidak ada lagi verb 3 di sampingnya. Been-nya inilah yang menjadikan dia verb 3. Been ya. Had been. Nih, jadi di sini jadi kemudian ada contoh lagi finished. Nah, kalau simple past tense digunakan untuk action yang sudah selesai, complete, and berakhir, end up, past tense kan? Dan waktunya biasanya spesifik kan? Tuh, itu past tense. Kalau present perfect itu an action which has just been complete atau yang sudah selesai, baru saja selesai. She has just gone home. Nah, itu kan masih. Nah, atau action atau tindakan yang dilakukan di masa lalu tetapi time-nya not mentioned. Nah, present perfect tense itu menggunakan auxiliary verb to have dan verb 3. To have itu yang mana? Yang been. Has been. Nah, itu to have, has been. Atau verb 3, has dengan verb 3. Been itu verb 3. Has eaten, for example. Itu eaten-nya verb 3. Nah, itu bedanya dengan present perfect. Kalau present past, simple past itu selesai, tuntas, dan berakhir, titik. Kalau present perfect tense bisa saja masih terus berlanjut. Bermula di masa lalu, bisa saja masih terus berlanjut. Atau sudah ada juga action yang sudah selesai, tapi baru saja selesai, atau action yang belum complete, gitu ya, tidak mention. Nah, di situ ini kan harus yang kalian lakukan. Nah, kita pergi ke bagian extension. Extension ini kalian akan, ini pandu, jangan Anda hanya menjawab ini, Anda boleh berimprovisasi di situ. Di sini Anda sebenarnya harus working in a group of 4, tapi you cannot. Jadi bekerja sendiri. Write your story about your favorite teacher by using verb 1, verb 2, and verb 3. Di dalamnya itu ada verb 1, verb 2, dan verb 3. And about yourself, dan tentang dirimu sendiri dengan menggunakan verb 1, verb 2, dan verb ing. Use the provided question to guide you in preparing your stories. Jadi kamu boleh di stories ini, kemudian jangan lupa mengunderline verb yang sudah kamu gunakan. Nah, ini what is his or her name, how long have you known him or her. Ini bisa jadi cara untuk Anda jawaban ini. Bila jawab dengan benar, maka Anda akan bisa menyusun satu story singkat, satu paragraf singkat yang menggunakan verb 1, verb 2, dan verb 3. Kemudian cerita yang kedua menggunakan verb 1, verb 2, dan verb ing. Nah, ini yang untuk verb ing. Boleh ya. Where do you live? How long have you been living there? Have you lived anywhere else? Where and how long? Nah, ini Anda gunakan untuk membuat cerita pendek untuk kita nanti cek. Jangan lupa digarisbawahi ininya. apa namanya tuh? Wah, udah nggak ada tugasnya lagi ya, mantap. Ini yang terakhir. Ini aja. Mari silakan Anda buat dulu satu paragraf. Nanti kita cek bersama-sama. Ada verb 1-nya, ada verb 2-nya, dan ada verb 3-nya tentang your favorite teacher. Ya? Oke. Silakan mulai mengetik-ngetik atau mulai mencoret-coret di kertas Anda. Kalau diketik, ketikannya agak gede fontnya. Nanti mau di-share kan? Jadi hurufnya besar. Oke, silakan. Anda nanti akan saya minta secara volunteer dulu untuk menyampaikan ceritanya. Kalau tidak ada, I will randomly pick one of you or two of you. Jadi just be ready. Nggak tahu, kita tahu, siapa tahu memang tanya ngelihat ke Oktia kan, ya udah kamu sampaikan tuh Oktia. Nah, itu udah. Oke ya. So, have your time to do the exercise. Sudah ada yang selesai cerita pertama? Oke, time is up untuk yang pertama. Siapa yang mau tampilkan? Pananta mau tampilkan? Share screen? Saya share untuk semua. Cerita pertama dulu ya.
Ya, Mem, boleh. Bentar ya. Udah ke-share, Mem?
Oke, besarin lagi. Besarin lagi. Oke, di sini tadi as verb 1, verb 2 dan verb apa tadi? Ing. Dan verb 3.
Tidak.
1, 2, 3 ya?
Iya, ma'am.
Oke, coba lihat yang pertama. My favorite teacher name. Oh, itu nggak usah pakai name ya. My favorite teacher, karena kalau pakai name dia harus pakai koma atas. My favorite teacher is Sir Anton. Ini orang Bengkulu ya. Orang Indonesia pakai namanya pakai Sir. Kalian tuh nggak boleh manggil guru tuh Sir. Karena Sir itu gelar kehormatan kalau di Inggris itu ya. Sir gitu ya.
Jadi ganti apa, Mem?
Mister Anton. Nama belakangnya ada nggak? Nama belakangnya, nah.
Nggak ingat lagi, Mem.
Ya, oke. Harusnya nama belakangnya ya, kalau yang benarnya. Tapi boleh lah. Coba, oke, he is teach. Coba itu. Yang lain perhatikan ya, itu double verb kan?
He is teaching.
Nah, kamu mau nyampaikan apa? Apakah he is teaching? Dia masih ngajar nggak?
Masih,
oke. He is teaching. Apa tuh? As Islam Education Teachers. Nggak bisa gitu. He is teaching pendidikan agama Islam, maksudmu tuh ya? Ya.
Iya, Mem.
Ya, mungkin kamu bisa gunakan Islamic Studies atau Islamic Education Studies.
Islamic Education Studies ya, Mem.
Atau Islamic Studies ya. Islamic Studies teacher. Kalau di kampus namanya Religion Education ya. Oke. Tapi nggak pakai teacher. Salah juga, nggak pakai S juga ya. Kali ini betul-betul sangat Indonesia ya. Kental sekali Indonesianya. Oke, he is teaching Islamic Studies, nggak pakai S. Oke. He speak with full of wisdom every time in class. Oke lah, S itu buang ya. Teaching S Islamic itu S nggak ada. Apa itu fungsinya di situ? Oke. He speaks, dia masih ya, he speak itu speak jadi kalau my favorite teachers is itu tadi verb 1 ya. yang nominal kan?
Hmm.
Yang dua verb ing, continuous kan? He is teaching continuous bukan?
Continuous.
Ya.
Continuous.
Kalau he speaks with full of wisdom every time in class itu
Bukan present tense.
present tense, verb one kan? Plus s. He always told us. Coba. He always told us many different religious stories. Kalau always biasanya simple present.
Simple present ya. They terjadi
Jadi
berulang.
dihapus always-nya Mem ya.
He often mungkin ya, often told us many different religious stories. Oke, terus itu he have, emang he bisa ketemu have?
Yes.
He has.
He has.
He has been appear. Itu maksudnya apa?
Dia tuh selalu muncul dengan kayak apa ya gitu Mem. Story-nya tuh ada nilai moral gitu.
Ayo coba cek kalimat he has been appear itu gimana?
Bukan appeared ya mem. Karena pakai has been.
The has been biasanya kan been-nya udah verb 3.
Ya jadi he has been appearing.
Kalau dia mau continuous kan? Kalimatnya memang agak ini, nggak bisa dia appear, itu adalah kalimat yang tidak bisa dia muncul gitu ya dengan nice moral value, itu nggak bisa. Bahasa Indonesianya padan yang dalam bahasa Inggrisnya tidak relevan. Jadi kamu menyampaikan apa tadi?
Dia selalu nilai moral yang bagus ketika memberikan sebuah cerita.
Gimana kok ganti teaching, ma'am? He has been teaching us moral value.
Ya, itu lebih baik. Ya, he has been teaching us with nice moral value. Itu mungkin kayak gitu when he taught language kayak gitu ya. Ini kalimatnya itu enggak ini. So Indonesia gitu ya. Ya. When he gave us stories. Stories.
Banyak hapus ya Meme. Apa?
Ya, harusnya. Tapi kalimatnya juga masih aneh. Has been teaching us with nice moral values when he gave us stories. Oke lah ya. Next, I think storytelling is his hobbies. I think itu simple present ya. True. I have been known him. Masa have been sih? Coba cek. I have been known atau
Knowing.
I have been knowing him like 2 years ago. No.
Known atau known ya Meme.
Have
Knowing.
known. Harusnya nggak pakai been sih. I have known him.
I have known, ya.
Ya, I have known
Kalau
him.
been dia harus pakai ing kan, ma'am?
Ya, nggak pakai like juga. I have known him for 2 years. Kalau kamu pakai ago, maka kamu akan pakai past tense. I have known him for 2 years. Like tuh nggak ada. I have known him for 2 years itu jadi apa? Present perfect ya. Have known present perfect ya.
Present perfect tense.
Ya, oke. Itu karena dia biru tuh karena titiknya bisa jauh. He been a teacher. Nah itu. He been. He has been a teacher for 15 years. Okay. Before he
has been.
He has been.
before he has been a teacher, masa sih?
We
Before
have been.
before he apa tuh maksudnya? Before he has
Sebelum
been
dia
a
jadi
teacher,
Sampai jadi guru.
before coba ini aja, before becoming a teacher. Before becoming a teacher, ini ada becomingnya itu jadi jalan ya. Before becoming a teacher, he graduated. Masuk graduatednya 20 tahun. Graduated itu kan cuma 1 hari.
Kayak kejadiannya, mem, tamatnya.
Before becoming a teacher, he graduated in Cairo, Egypt for 12 years ago. Oh, before
20 tahun
becoming
yang
a
lalu.
teacher, he graduated from, kalau graduated from apa university in Cairo. Kalau graduated maka nggak pakai for. Kalau for itu untuk present perfect. Kalau pakai past tense karena he graduate maka waktunya harus spesifik, bukan from. Jadi before becoming a teacher, he graduated from. Apa yang mau kamu sampaikan ini?
Nanta lupa, mem, nama universitasnya apa. University of Cairo nggak apa-apa ya, mem?
Ya, cara gitu ya. He graduate, bukan in, from.
Ya ampun.
Ini pelajaran buat semua juga ya, bahwa menyusun bahasa Inggris itu nggak bisa sesuka hati kalian yang Indonesia banget gitu. Anda harus sudah pindah mode ke dalam mode berpikir dalam bahasa Inggris. Saya udah bilang kan?
Baik, mem.
He graduated from University of Cairo, Egypt 12 years ago. Nah, itu boleh. Nggak usah pakai more or less.
University of Al Azhar kalian.
Ya.
Iya, University of Al-Azhar. Ya ampun.
Ya, on University of Al Azhar in Egypt 20 years ago. Nggak usah pakai kurang lebih. Jadi kalau dia past tense itu dia spesifik waktunya ya, spesifik, putus dan berlalu. End, you and me end gitu loh. End, selesai, tuntas. Tetapi kalau yang present continuous, present perfect, dia bisa pakai for karena dia masih berlangsung atau baru sudah selesai. Nah, itu ya. Oke. Nah, kenapa dia panggil misalnya he has just graduate from Cairo, University of Al Azhar Cairo, itu seperti itu boleh tanpa spesifik waktu, tapi dia baru saja he has just graduate nih barusan gitu, tahun inilah gitu ya. Nah, itu boleh. Tapi kalau di sini before becoming a teacher he graduated from University of Al Azhar in Egypt 20 years ago. Kalau nggak pakai 20 years ago juga nggak apa-apa karena sudah tahu itu, selesai. Buang aja. Oke. Oke. Nah, begitu ya. Apa yang bisa kalian pelajari dari sini? Bahwa membuat kalimat bahasa Inggris, ketika menulis bahasa Inggris, Anda mode berpikirnya sudah harus dalam mode switch ke cara berpikir dalam struktur bahasa Inggris ya. Jangan lagi masih bahasa Indonesia, pola pikirnya, di grammarnya kalian terjemahkan ke bahasa Inggris. Ini pesan saya dari awal sekarang supaya nanti Anda selanjutnya mengalami kemudahan dalam proses belajar nanti. Yang saya ingin ingatkan adalah bahwa when you write in English, maka mode dari cara pikir Anda itu dalam strukturnya itu harus pindah juga ke struktur berbahasa Inggris. Maka saran saya ketika menulis untuk bahasa Inggris, jangan tulis dulu bahasa Indonesianya, kemudian baru kamu terjemahkan. itu bikin otakmu kerja 2 kali. Sudah itu yang kedua, belum tentu ada padanan kata yang tepat dalam bahasa Inggris untuk kata yang bahasa Indonesia tadi. Coba kata appear tadi yang digunakan Nanta, itu kan appear muncul.
Muncul es kejadian ya, Mem ya.
Muncul. She appeared to be, bisa juga she appeared to be beautiful, she appear muncul tuh. Beda ya. Jadi diksi dalam bahasa Inggris itu atau kosakata itu punya makna semantikal sendiri dan punya makna literalnya gitu ya. Jadi harus tahu, makanya word choice itu harus pas dan penggunaannya dalam merangkainya dalam kalimat juga harus pas. Nah, itu perlu kita berpikir dalam cara berpikir bahasa Inggris. Apakah Mem Wisma ketika menulis dia pakai bahasa Indonesia dulu? Tidak. Never. Dari dulu, sejak saya belajar bahasa Inggris, saya selalu menulis diary saya dalam bahasa Inggris. Terserah grammarnya masih hancur waktu itu, no problem. Tapi saya sudah menulisnya dalam mode berpikirnya bahasa Inggris, mode ya sampai sekarang. Itu ya, dalam mode struktur bahasa Inggris. Bahasa Inggris kan DM apa MD ya? Menerangkan, diterangkan. Indonesia kan DM, diterangkan, menerangkan, kayak gitu kan. Nah itu, jadi itu mempengaruhi. So, when you become an English student, then you have to think in English. Bisa nggak itu? Di switch ya. Jadi, brainnya switch gitu ya. Language-nya yang diproduce juga switch into English mode ya. Nah, read mode bahasa Inggris play gitu. Turn off, balik ke Indonesian mode. Turn off, balik ke bahasa Rejang. Silahkan balik ke bahasa Minang. So that's why kita tuh punya brain yang sangat luar biasa cerdas ya kerjanya itu. Dia bisa switch mode. Ya kan? Nah, tapi kalau lagi di Inggris ya di Inggris aja polanya. Jangan campur sebelah kakinya pakai English mode, sebelah pakai Indonesian mode, you know? Ya? Oke ya, diusahakan begitu. Baik. Paham nggak maksud saya? Yang saya ingin sampaikan pada Anda bahwa itu akan berlaku selamanya karena Anda dari jurusan bahasa Inggris harus seperti itu. Start to type itu in English, menulis diary in English, semuanya in English. Because that's your world. Start from this masuk ke University of Bengkulu dalam program studi bahasa Inggris. So you come into a new world that is an English language teaching world and in which you learn everything in English. If you want to switch mode, nanti pulang ke dusun, you want to switch mode into Rejangni, okay, go. Atau mau bahasa Serawai, ya go di situ with your own language structure juga gitu ya. Nah, karena kita sebenarnya kan multi language ya, kita bisa. Ada orang yang bisa speak up 10 languages, tapi Indonesian rata-rata ya at least dia bicara setidaknya 2 bahasa, mother tongue-nya dan Indonesian language, right? So, like Mem Wisma, I speak Bengkulu, I speak Minangkabau language, I speak Indonesian, I speak English. Nah, kalau kalian boleh nambah Korea, udah 4 ya. Misalnya kalian ada lagi yang Korea, Sarangiu, sarang-sarang gitu kan. Nah, itu boleh nambah 1 lagi. Kalian bisa dan bisa sekali untuk belajar begitu. Oke, siapa yang untuk yang kedua? Ada yang mau coba tampilkan yang kedua? Ayo.
Mem boleh, Mem?
Oke, silakan Iqmal. Yang kedua itu tentang
Yourself, Mem.
about yourself. Okay, go on. Silakan. Ya, waktunya dikit lagi.
Udah jelas kan, Mem? Di layarnya.
Yang kedua, oke. The story of myself. My name is Muhammad Hikmal Farhansah. Benar kalimatnya? Yang lain loh. Situ dulu, satu itu dulu.
Naikin lagi.
Hmm.
Nah,
Nampak ya? My name is Muhammad Hikmal Farhansa. Kalau Anda pakai HP ya kecil. Kalau pakai laptop ya gede dikit. Oke, itu kalimatnya is berarti pakai simple present kan?
Ya, ma'am.
Ya, coba lihat kalimat yang kedua. I live in Durian Depun. Benar kalimatnya. Merigi ke Pahyang. Very good. I have lived here for 18 years. Nah, itu kalimatnya apa tuh? Tensesnya?
Have been
Have,
living,
have
men.
lived. Apa tuh?
have lived.
Have lived. Present.
Present. Perfect.
Present perfect. Karena have verb 3 ya.
Verb 3.
Dan dia juga pakai for 18 years. Boleh. I have lived here for 18 years. I have never lived in another area because my family's house is only in Durian Depun. Okay. Now I'm studying. Itu present continuous. True. Now I'm studying at home.
Yes, present continuous.
Yeah, because the learning system is still online. Good. I have studying. Huh? I have studying.
They have been studying.
Ah, pakai been. Lupa binnya ya. I have been studying in college for 1 month. Ya. Also, itu hindari-hindarilah mengulai.
I have been.
Also itu ya. Itu apa lagi? I have taking itu apa?
I have
been
been.
taken.
They have take.
I have
Take.
masa I have take.
Max.
I have been.
I have been
Been
taking.
taking.
I have been taking.
I have taking.
I'm taking.
I'm taking. I'm taking boleh.
I'm taking
an English education study
an
program.
English education study
Ya,
program.
I'm taking boleh. Jadi present continuous, masih berlanjut. Ya. Oke, bagus. Very good.
Thank you, ma'am.
Oke, thank you. So, thank you. Share screen-nya diakhiri. Coba yang lain. Sudah di share screen-nya dihentikan. Oke. Nah, kamu orang yang lain cak mano? Pacak dak. Kan sudah dipandu tuh ya. Harusnya bisa ya, tapi kalimatnya jangan lupa sudah switch mode-nya into English ya. Coba ma'am share salah satu yang membuat wait, mana dia tadi? Nah, ini dia. Prof. Safnil. Okay, can you see the story now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, okay, let's see. Prof. Safnil is very successful and generous. Itu tensesnya apa?
Simple present.
Simple present.
Present.
Simple.
He likes to read and share his knowledge to others. Tensesnya apa?
Simple present.
Simple present.
Simple present. Okay. For the last 30 years, he has been a lecturer at the English Education Study Program of University of Bengkulu.
Present perfect continuous.
Simple tense.
Masa continuous?
Present.
Present perfect.
Perfect.
Has been.
Has been. Terus, he has also been a
Present
professor.
perfect lagi.
Present perfect.
Present perfect.
lagi.
Perfect.
He has written a lot of journal, article.
Hilang.
Present perfect lagi. Okay. He has also written several sampai itu present perfect ya. He has worked. He has worked.
Fun.
Pas dari mana?
Present perfect.
Present
maybe, ma'am.
perfect.
Present
perfect.
Yeah. He has worked very hard to get where he is today.
Present.
Simple present. First, he was the secretary of the language laboratory of University of Bengkulu for 3 years. Itu apa tuh?
Pas.
Simple past. Okay, good. Next, he was the head sampai 4 years.
Simple past.
Past.
Di mana kode simple past-nya? Di
Was.
yang lain kok kalau nggak memperhatikan, yang ini tinggallah dirimu sendiri. After that, he was the head of the University of Bengkulu Library for 3 years. Then he was the dean of FK for 8 years. Sudah selesai belum dia jadi dean? Sudah.
Udah.
Berapa tahun dia jadi dean?
8 tahun.
Okay, now as his former student, sebagai mahasiswanya dahulu, I am very proud of him. I am
Simple present.
simple present. Okay. He started
Past tense.
He started at the bottom and he has worked
Work perfect tense.
present perfect tense. Jadi kalau present perfect itu bisa serangkai dengan present simple past tense, past tense ya. He is my favorite lecturer as well as academician.
Simple present.
Oke. Bisa ya, kalian harus bisa buat kalimatnya yang tertata dengan tenses yang digaris bawahi. Coba kita lihat selanjutnya. Lalu ya. Oke, I live in Bengkulu. I live tidak pakai S karena I. Oke, I have been living in Bengkulu for 28 years. Itu dia sudah tinggal. I have been living. Present perfect.
Continuous tense.
Ya, present perfect continuous.
Perfect continuous.
Ya. Ada have been berarti dia present perfect. Hal ditambah ing present perfect continuous. Itu cara mengenalinya ya. Yang nggak tahu, yang masih gabut-gabut, yang masih belum ngerti. Tapi senyap-senyap aja nih. Mesti harus paham ya. I have been living in Bengkulu for 28 years. Jadi sudah tinggal di Bengkulu selama 28 tahun.
28.
Before, sebelumnya, I live. Live-nya past.
Simple past.
Simple past. Oke, I live in Padang for 8 years. Jadi 8 tahun tuh sampai umur 8 tahun di Padang. Oke. I work at University of Bengkulu.
Simple present.
Simple present tense. I have worked there for 11 years.
Present perfect.
Present perfect
Present perfect. Pinter kalian. Gampang kan? In
Simple
2008, simple past. Kenapa? Waktunya spesifik kan? In 2008, I went. Saya pergi ke belajar ke State University of Padang for 2 years. 2 tahun aja. S2 tuh 2 tahun, S3 tuh 4 tahun. S1 tuh 4 tahun aja. Jadi jangan sampai S1 lebih dari 4 tahun. Kalian nggak boleh nanti kalau ketemu sama mem, semester berapa kalian? Semester 9 mem. Ngapain kamu masih di sini? Out. Nah gitu. Siap-siap nanti ketemu sama mem, jadi ketemu semester 9, melipir dulu, ada mem Misma, nanti ditanya ngapain kamu masih di sini? Out. Untuk memotivasi ya, supaya jangan lama-lama. Kalau bisa 3,5 tahun atau 3 tahun 8 bulan, S1 selesai. Bisa, udah banyak. Ya, kemudian I study English education. In 2010, itu ada komanya itu saat. In 2010, I went to Singapore. 2010. When?
Simple
Present.
Simple present.
Simple past.
Simple past, oi. Gitu ya. I studied iya. Oi. Simple past, oi gitu. Masih aja di simple present. Harus bisa bedakan yang mana simple past, yang mana simple present. Oke. Kalau salah satu ciri simple past adalah waktunya sudah berakhir, tuntas, selesai. That ya. In 2010, spesifik waktunya. I went to Singapore. I studied Simple past.
Simple past. I studied.
Yeah, I studied action research for language teachers for 3 weeks at Regional English Language Teaching Singapore. Nah, jadi
Wow.
Amazing, ma'am.
Amazing. Impressive.
ya, itu kan story-nya beberapa tahun yang lalu. Belum masuk yang I went to UK kayak gitu, belum. Nah, kalian bisa, makanya tadi membilang janganlah lahir di Bengkulu, besar di Bengkulu, SD, SMP, SMA, TK di Bengkulu, kuliah di Bengkulu, menikah di Bengkulu, kerja di Bengkulu, menikah mati di Bengkulu tanpa pernah kemana-mana. Andrianita, kamu harus suatu hari, Ma'am, saya lagi di Qatar. Nah, gitu.
Wih.
Amin.
Amin.
Jadi mimpinya jangan simple-simple mimpi itu. Kemarin ada mahasiswa yang ketemu Ma'am pembimbingnya, Ma'am gitu ya. Kamu di sini, oke, kamu tamat S1, mau jadi apa? Mau lanjut kuliah, Ma'am? Di mana? Saya bilang itu, di Jawa, Ma'am. Kenapa cuma di Jawa? Saya bilang itu. Kenapa enggak ke Amerika? Saya bilang gitu kan. Kenapa enggak ke UK? Atau kenapa enggak ke Australia? Saya bilang gitu kan. Jangan dilimit-limit lah. Mimpi itu boleh kok nggak bayar. High dikit mimpinya. Maksudnya nanti one day I work in Qatar gitu. Ya make sense, bisa saja terjadi. Jadi jangan dilimit ya mimpimu ya. Mimpimu jangan dibatasi. Kalau mimpi tidur ya dibatasi oleh bangun. Lebih tidur dibangunkan orang terbatas. Tapi kalau mimpi seperti ini, your dream, jangan dibatasi. Sambil, tapi juga jangan mimpi aja, tapi juga harus diwujudkan. Di step by stepnya diwujudkan pelan-pelan. Bagaimana caranya? Yang pertama itu adalah bahasa Inggrismu harus bagus. Berpikirmu mulai dari English mode ya, on gitu ya. English mode on. Citizen of the world. Bukan cuman citizen of Indonesia. Apalagi citizen of Manak saja. Mem kok nyebut-nyebut Manak terus. Kampung kami itu biarlah nenek mem juga di Manak. Situ problem. So what I want you to think is you have to think big. Ya, mikirnya tuh gede. Jangan limit-limit. Gak mungkin lah. Saya tuh bisa kemana-mana. Mak jauh, bak jauh. Apalah sayu. Ketemu orang seperti itu. Sini kamu. Saya bilang gitu kan, tak ketok-ketok dikit itu. Halo, kamu bisa kok berpikir lebih dari itu, gitu ya. Jadi itu untuk hari ini kalian sudah belajar verb 1, verb 2, verb ing yang simple past tense, simple present tense, present continuous, present perfect. Sudah bisa bedain kan?
Ya, Ma'am.
Tapi kalau ketemu kalimat itu jangan lagi ragu-ragu. Ini apa? Simple present dibilang simple past tense. Kalau itu ada automatic gitu kan, gitu salah gitu kan, gitu gimana coba, gitu kan, ya. Minggu depan kita akan belajar tentang past perfect tense, past perfect continuous tense, dan two word verb. Jadi kata yang dua kata yang bermakna satu. Contoh pick up, jemput aku, pick me up, ya, pick me up gitu ya, pick up. Itu namanya two word verb. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna learn next week. So, is it clear for you for today? Do you got anything? Dapat ilmu nggak?
Clear.
Dapat, Ma'am.
Ma'am.
A
lot of knowledge. Dapat knowledge kan ya? Itu dapat motivasi gratis juga.
Ya.
Okay.
Yes,
Apa yang harus Anda lakukan mulai hari ini? Harus
Belajar.
Belajar. Sedikit bermain, banyak belajar, berpikir dalam bahasa Inggris, punya mimpi yang tanpa batas. Tuh. Jadi jangan cuma nak di rumah tuh baik. Udahlah aku di Pondok Kelapa nih lah, besar sini. Ya, jadi you have to have that kind of motivation ya. So that's all for today. For basic English grammar, see you again next week. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye,
Thank you,
ma'am.
Ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
See you, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Oke, be good ya.
Alright.
Oke, ma'am.
Oke, see you. Bye bye. Jangan lupa
Bye.
bahagia dan jaga kesehatan ya.
Okay, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
감사합니다.
감사합니다.